Hey guys, what's up? This is Clowns with 4 Guys with Quarters. Hit that like, subscribe button, or don't. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment below after the video. Leave some feedback, appreciate it. But I got a story to tell you. It's about the Xbox Series X pre-order and how a baby, that's right, a baby stole the pre-order from me. Makes me very sad. Very sad story. Well, so I get in line around maybe 7 a.m., like my local GameStop, and I see there's a couple people ahead of me. I'm thinking hopefully that there's enough Series X's. And there's 2 guys in front of me, then a guy in front of them with a ponytail and 3 kids. He did have a toddler with him, maybe 2nd grade, a middle schooler about 6th grade, and he had a baby with him as well. Baby was probably 6 months old or less. Just sitting in the car seat chilling, hanging out, with everybody else. And, the guy in front of me, his buddy comes up and just starts talking to him like he's gonna pop in line. I'm looking at him and I start talking to him. I said, listen, man, I don't know how many Series X's they got, but if you were to pop in front of me and take that opportunity away from me, I'd be very disappointed. I'd probably be very upset. And I tweeted about it. Shout out to Iron Lord's podcast, King David. I was tweeting at everybody. I was getting responses on Twitter, and these guys in front of me, I guess, were checking Twitter as well, and apparently followed some of the people I followed and talked to. And I think they saw some of the tweets because the guy turned around and he said, "Oh man, I see you on Twitter. I don't want you to get really upset. I'm really sorry. I'd be upset if I were you too. If somebody cut in front of me and couldn't get a Series X." I was like, okay. So the guy's like, I'm just gonna pop out of line. I was like, thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's it takes a lot of moral values to do something like that, instead of get confrontational over it. So now I'm thinking, I have a better chance. There's nobody else popping in front of line. The manager comes out, he starts counting heads, sees how many people there are, and he has these papers with him. It tells him how many Series X's, and I think there are like 8 or 10, I can't remember. And we do the count. The 2 guys in front of us and the ponytail guy, we're like all doing the count, and so we all should get one. And then something really unexpected happened. One of the most devastating things that could have happened that day. Lady flies in the parking lot with a minivan, jumps out with a wallet, some cash, and the ID for the kid with the ponytail. Now, mind you, the guy with the ponytail, if this is really his wallet and his real ID, that means he drove those 3 kids there without any identification on him, without any money, without a wallet on him, which, is irresponsible. It does happen. People forget, but, really irresponsible. So, she stands in line with them. Now, me and the 2 guys in front, we start thinking maybe they're a family. Because they seem to be like a family unit, the way that they're talking amongst each other and whatnot. So the manager comes out again, hands out the papers for the Series X's. And he gets to the lady. And me, the 2 guys in front of me were really upset. But one guy particularly was really angry. He just didn't know how to express himself. So I said something. I stood out and I was like, listen, man, this lady just cut in front of line. She handed this dude his wallet and his money and his ID. They gotta be a family. They gotta be at the same address. It's not fair if she can order a console, because it would just completely be unfair to the people in line. So the manager checks IDs, and apparently this lady and the guy with the ponytail have different addresses. Not cool at all whatsoever. So I then say, well, if they're not a family, how do you let her butt in front of the line if they're just friends? Well, she turns around, gets agitated, and says that he was holding my spot. No, you can't do that. That's wrong. You can't hold somebody's spot that's not here. The manager says, is that true? And the ponytail guy turns around and he then says, you ready for this? He then says that the 6-month-old baby, is her baby. And that baby was holding her spot. And the manager was okay with that. Really? No, the manager was okay with that. He was no problem at all. So, guess how many Series X's they ordered? 2 Series X's each. The ponytail got 2, the girl got 2. Obviously, there's people in front of them that ordered 1 Series X and 1 Series S. And everything was gone. Like, all the Series X's were gone. All that was left was the Series S. Now, I went ahead and I said, I'll take the Series S for now. I put down the down payment on the Series S. Just in case the Series X comes back or is there, I'll just switch it over to the Series X. No big deal. But it's just completely unfair that this was allowed to happen at GameStop. The consensus from most of the other GameStop managers that I've spoken to on the internet was that there was only 1 console per household, and you can choose both. But apparently, my GameStop changed the rules on the fly for them. I don't even know how to feel about this as a diehard Xbox fan. It's like my heart sank. Really disappointed. This is something I was really looking forward to. Next Generation is right around the corner. It's something that's really exciting. It's got me pumped up. I've been talking about it nonstop. I had no problem getting a PS5. Sony sent me an email. Let me pre-order a PS5. I was selected because I game a lot on the PS5 apparently. But I game a lot more on the Xbox. So I don't know how. I just couldn't get a Series X. I mean, very disappointing. Very disappointing. And I feel like that baby went away just laughing all the way home. Just non-stop laughing all the way home. Took the Series X right out of my hands. And there was nothing that I could do about it at all whatsoever. And that's my story. Sad story. Tears of a clown. Anyway, let me know what happened to you when you went to pre-order your Series X. If you got one or not, leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it. And, until next time, I'll see you guys later.